Hey, what's up guys, it's Yash here, and today we're going to be looking at a mouse which is probably the best mouse that Logitech makes right now, and it's the MX Master 2S. It is the successor of the original MX Master, which was considered to be the best mouse for productivity work, mostly by the tech community. So is it still the best mouse that you could buy for productivity uses? Let's find out. If you're not familiar with Logitech's MX series, it's basically Logitech's premium lineup of mouses that are more lean towards productivity uses like photo and video editing. So with that said, let's get started. If you've seen the original MX Master mouse, you could tell right away that there is not much physical difference between the original MX Master mouse and the 2S, other than the Logitech logo, which now says Logi instead of Logitech, and the new stealthy graphite color, which I really like. Speaking of color, there are two more available that are light grey, which is more of a white if you ask me, and the midnight teal color. I don't know if you can say by looking at it, but this is a big mouse. So if you're someone with small hands, you might find it a bit difficult to use it around, but if you have medium hands or large hands like mine, you'll find it much more comfortable. The build quality of it is great. It's still made out of plastic, but it still feels really premium, and with a big curve on the back, it just wraps around your palms and making it much more comfortable to use. The hyper scroll wheel is still there, which I really love from the original MX Master, and it can also adapt from click mode to a free flow mode when certain amount of pressure is applied to it. One of the things that was really quite popular in the MX Master was the horizontal scroll wheel on the side. So if you're someone who does a lot of photo editing or video editing, then you would know how handy can a horizontal scroll wheel can be. It makes it much more easier to scroll through around your timeline in a video editing program. The forward and the backward button are just behind it, and the back button is just okay, but the forward button is a bit too crammed in between them, which is a problem that was also on the original MX Master, but Logitech didn't fix it. The thumb rest is also similar like the original MX Master with the diamond texture around it, and there's still a button in the thumb rest. In default, when you click it, it will open up all the windows that are open on your desktop, but you can customize it as well. Now Logitech has also adjusted to the thumb rest button, like pressing the button and moving around the mouse up, down, left or right will do certain things that are programmed to it. The new dark field sensor on the MX Master 2S allows it to be used on any surfaces without even a mouse pad. It can be used on almost every surface like wood, metal, paper, or even transparent glass. And with the inclusion of DPI from 1600 to 4000, it has really helped the mouse become more sensitive and accurate. And that high DPI comes a bit handy in video editing as well. So as I said earlier, this is a productivity mouse, so if you're a gamer, then this might not be the best option for you. And I know there are much more better options available in the market, but I'm not saying that you can't game with this at all. It's okay for casual gaming, but not great for heavy hardcore gaming. So if you're someone who does a lot of photo or video editing or productivity work in general, then this mouse is much more suitable for it. For connectivity, it still has the multi-connect system where you can pair and save up to 3 devices on your mouse and switch between them on the fly with the button on the bottom. It still comes with a USB unifying receiver, and it also has Bluetooth for more wireless connection. For me, I use the USB receiver because it's much more reliable. The wireless range is about 10 to 15 feet, which is pretty good considering it's a productivity mouse, and I don't think that anyone will go farther away from the desktop to use it. Now let's talk about the software, and this might be the best thing about this mouse. In the software, you can customize any button of it to do anything you like. You can also customize the mouse according to which program you are in. Like here, I've set the thumb rest button to copy and paste clips while I'm using Adobe Premiere and minimize the tabs while I'm in Google Chrome. This might be my favorite feature about this mouse, and it is really useful. Logitech has also introduced the flow feature. Using this, you can connect it to 3 desktops at the same time and use the mouse around them like a triple display setup. You can move the mouse across desktops seamlessly and also transfer files between them. It's a pretty good feature, but I don't have another desktop right now to test it out. The data rate also depends on your Wi-Fi connection speed. Having the same footprint as the original MX Master mouse, and with even more features, we have also an increase in battery life from 40 days to 70 days, and for the most part I would say it really lives up to its claim. For charging, it still uses micro USB, which is odd to see because 2018, but it's not a big of a problem because you will not need to charge it very often. So in conclusion, I would say this is still the best mouse for productivity use like photo and video editing, and with a price tag of $100, it's definitely worth it. So that's all. Give the video a thumbs up if you like what you saw, and also consider subscribing for more upcoming videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one.